What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's had a fantastic start to their week. If not, it's cool. It's Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the family, show your support, as well as turn on that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time we drop a new video over on the channel. And if you've not gone to check out the channel, highly recommend doing it. We're dropping all types of stuff Monday through Friday, from Minecraft to fantasy to anime games to emulator games. Today is another anime day. It's Anime Tuesday. There's two of these days floating around, Tuesday and Thursday. We have two anime days. Today, last week we reviewed One Punch Man, game on Steam that based off the anime One Punch Man. The week before that, we finished up My Hero One Justice 2, which is a great series based off My Hero Academia. Today we are going to be reviewing Jump Force, which is a fighting game that involves a bunch of different animes. Now, I didn't do a series on this. This was actually an interesting game. I actually enjoyed this game fairly thoroughly. I didn't finish it by no means. It had all my favorite anime characters in it. Even some that some I wasn't aware of were in the game, but I came across them. Really enjoyed it. Almost made it to the end. I think I made it to chapter 8. And then I lost interest. It's not one of my favorite games, and honestly, it's not a game that I'm going to go back to. When I was playing it, why I was entertained by it, it was a good game. I enjoyed it, but I will have to say it has some flaws, and it did not hold my attention all the way through. And I will play any game, and most of the time I give any game a chance. I don't finish every game. I'm not that bad, but I will play any game with anybody and at least give it a shot. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what the comments say. I don't care what the rating is. I will try any game, just about. I mean, I have my standards. There's probably some I wouldn't try. But yeah, so this game wasn't a bad game. Graphics kind of threw me off a little bit, but I just think that's because it was more, I guess, 3D than animated, or I guess they went real life looking for the time frame, which is fine. It was just took some time to adjust to, because I mean I follow all the animes and it just doesn't match. But I guess with everybody being different drawers, they had to come up with something to unify it. I get it, right? Different styles matching together. You get to create your own person. I'm currently level 49. Obviously LuffyDRackley, duh. And I kind of meshed a different couple anime looks together. Really love my character, and I've unlocked quite a bit of stuff. But today I'm going to show you around the facility. Overall, I give the game, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's nowhere near as repetitive at all as One Punch Man. So I guess technically last week where I gave One Punch Man a 6 out of 10, I really want to give this one, I feel like this one deserves a 6 out of 10. And I really feel like One Punch Man is going to go to a 5 out of 10. Maybe even a 4 out of 10. I've not really reviewed too many games, so I'm trying to figure out exactly where my standard is, you know, after I get some reviews under my belt as far as games go as a whole, I'll be able to give it a little bit more accurate, right? I've reviewed Minecraft maps plenty of times, but I have a different set of credentials for that versus the actual game, because just because it doesn't entertain me, I got to be objective about it, you know what I mean? This is where all your missions are, where you can get different stuff. You have free mission, extra missions, you have key missions, and there's a lot of them, don't get me wrong, but it goes with the story, and you get to fight with different characters. It keeps you entertained. I just personally didn't feel like doing it. I've cleared all the tutorials. I got to a point where I wanted to progress through the game, and I couldn't. So I just, I really got burnt out on it, if you want the truth. But it could be that I was working on a couple different fighting style games at the same time. And I mean, it could have very well been what happened. But if it's a good enough game, it will hold your attention even through, in other words, I didn't want to play it. Like, where I got to a point where I was bored. And not to say the fights weren't good or nothing. It's just I was bored. But I do want to give this a 6 out of 10, and I'm changing my overall rating of One Punch Man to 4.5, somewhere between 4.5 and 5. I don't want to give it a 4 completely. But anyway, there's all different types of stuff. There's the main hub. There's where you go get your missions. You can buy stuff. You have A, C, and B areas. One's ran by Naruto. One's ran by Goku. One's ran by Luffy. But you can buy all your stuff here. You can buy your ability skills. You can also go over and fight online. I don't know how many people are still fighting online. I don't know how many people still play the game. But that's, you earn currency. You can buy all this stuff. You can mix up your abilities, your outfits, your finishers or your power moves. So yeah, I mean, there's all types of stuff you can do. I grinded all the way up. I've put a lot into this. I've grinded up almost to level 50. And I think that's what it is. I think I just got burnt out. I would give it another chance, but like in my Steam folder, I have games. I have games that I have installed. I have games that are uninstalled. I have games that are finished, and then I have games unfinished, don't like, unfinished, liked, right? And this unfortunately fell in the don't like. Same with One Punch Man. I don't ever plan to come back to these two. Now, just because it's in there doesn't mean it's going to stay in there permanently, but at the time, I got so tired of it. The graphics, once you get used to them, look phenomenal. But I just didn't feel like doing any more of the key missions, which you have to do. Like, I just got tired of doing the same fighting over and over and over and over and over and over. And that's really what bumps it down. I think fighting games like this, having that many side missions, making the story so long, really hinders its performance, in my opinion. I think a good fighting game should have really good fights, really good graphics, but a short enough story. Like the Hero 1 Justice follows the anime, right? I know this is a whole different story, but it keeps it compacted. Even though you refight some of the same battles for doing hero and villain, it puts more perspective on one side or the other. So it keeps you more entertained, I guess. There's more of a story. In my opinion, they just try to put too much in this, and that's just my opinion. Like I said, these reviews are all my opinion, guys. Don't crucify me. Everybody has their own opinion. You know, you may love the game, and that's fine. You can do that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it. Peace out.